to you, that nigga's Ye. If Ye popped out with a Lori Harvey, Kim K acting right, my nigga. I'm telling you. But like, she probably looking like Julia Fox. Like, yo, she's probably a fan. I think she even said it. Like, oh, that's a fan. When women say a girl is a fan of theirs, like they don't even see it on competition. Like, oh, that's a fan. Kanye, come on, bro. All right. Anyway, all right. Let me see what else is going on in hip hop. By the way, all my Vlad videos been coming out. Salute to Vlad. You know, I rock with Vlad. Let's see what else is going on up in here. R. Kelly cuts ties with the Chicago team. Oh, I'm glad we got to this. Yo, Trey Songz, brother. Brother Songz. Brother Songz. Let me tell you this. Trey, I don't know what you're doing behind the scenes, but you need to do more. Let me just tell you this. All your secrets are about to be unearthed. And by the way, it's sad that like a lot of the historical figures in R&B that we assumed were getting all the hoes, we're now basically about to crucify, just like how people crucified R. Kelly. Now, some people might be like, well, their whole career was overly sexualized. And then some people say, well, maybe they aimed at an overly sexualized career because they're creeps. Let me just tell you what I've heard and I hear about Trey. Everything that we're hearing come true right now, I've heard about Trey Songz by like regular bitches. Like, I mean, like sometimes I'll be trying to be so real. I'll name somebody, but I was about to name somebody. Like, if women that I fucked, remember Trey Songz supposed to be like the sex symbol of the fucking world. If and not even women that fuck, like my girlfriends, like Trishas that I've been with, have a story about Trey Songz and the same thing is corroborated by other people, bro, I don't know what that is, bro. Like, Trey got to stand accountable for this, or I'm going to be honest with you, his legacy is going to go down like R. Kelly. I honestly feel that Trey Songz is going to end up in shackles. He's going to end up in jail cell. Because there's just too many women. Like, again, I have no idea what's his body count, how many women he dealt with, but they all have the same story. The thing is, y'all haven't heard the other part of the story yet. Wait till everybody's telling the story about Trey. Start mentioning the strap-on story. I ain't trying to handle birds this shit. I'm going to just leave it there. I've just heard, when I hear 10 chicks, and it's not 10 bad chicks, it's like 10 regular bitches who just be around thirsty for any celebrities. When they all tell me the same story, I'm like, at first I'm like, nah, you lying. All right, whatever. You just trying to act. Then I hear the other one, and they tell me the same. And I hear another. What? And I hear another. Which, by the way, I'm not here to expose anybody's alleged preferences or what they're into. I guess what's getting Trey Songz in trouble these days is because some of his preferences might be not accepted by the women he's with. Like, for example, the recent story, and by the way, I don't know if it's that public yet, but I see 3 women already co-signing the same story. Keep in mind that, again, I wasn't really born in that R. Kelly era. I was in the United States, so I don't know what them chicks is talking about. There's chicks that Trey Songz done been with that I've spoken to. You know what I mean? Like, if a chick is telling me about R. Kelly, she's an old hag. I'm not talking to them bitches. The fuck? So I don't know what their story is like. I don't know how to gauge it. Trey Songz is fucking with chicks in their 20s. I'm fucking with chicks in their 20s. So sometimes there might be a chick who dealt with some celebrities. I'll be like, yo, damn, whoever flew you out? Or which celebrities you ever linked with before? We ever fuck? I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. When they mention Trey Songz, they all nigga. It's either random whores have the same exact story about him, or something's going on. I don't know what it is. This is why I'm telling you. I fear for whatever his legacy is, and I fear for his actual freedom. I'm telling you this right now. They all tell me the same stories. My nigga, can you show? Hold on, chat. Back to business. Somebody say the story. Hey, nigga, I ain't finna say no story because I'm like, you know how I get down. If I'm saying story, I'm gonna have to name names because I ain't Tasha K, and I'll be damned if a nigga ever say Allah. All I'm just trying to say, I hear the same things. So whatever the fuck Trey got going on, and by the way, I don't know if this is current. And matter of fact, I've read some of the stories. They said it was from a few years ago. All I know in his travels through the world, there's multiple women with the same stories. I wish him well, but if you ask me, this will not turn out good for Trey Songz. Trey has a lot of friends. A lot of dudes have not addressed this. And if you ask me, he's going to go down like R. Kelly. That until shackles get slapped on somebody, or until there's some big documentary that comes out, everybody's going to act like they don't hear it. Trey, I don't know what the fuck you've done, but homie, this is a time to clear your name. This is a time to jump ahead of it if it's actually a witch hunt or whatever, because there's a lot of motherfuckers talking, and ironically, they are saying the same shit. I'm gonna leave it alone after that. I'm gonna leave it alone. But everything I'm hearing about Trey, I heard privately. I heard, as I said, is disturbing because I'm hearing bitches who shouldn't even know. Like, they shouldn't even be fucking with Trey Songz. That's why I used to be like, yo, nah, hey, Trey Songz ain't fuck you. They give me times and dates. I'm like, okay. Trey, don't go out like this, brother. But again, if that's what you've been doing, by the way, this is why you realize that over-sexualized era of R&B, that shit is dead. The last two niggas really was Trey Songz and August Alsina. And August Alsina's an entanglement, and he got some health issues. And Trey, they're about to, I'm telling you, they're going to run him through the fucking shit. Now, Chris Brown came before Trey. They said he abused women, allegedly. But they never said the things you're saying about Trey Songz and R. Kelly. They're accusing them of doing against people's will. I don't know, and I don't want to stay on this topic. And also, chat, I always tell y'all, when I speak, ain't nobody going to come and be like, yo, what Act talking about? Because you know me, I got a shit ton of names. Like, listen, I keep it light, but if y'all want to make it a spectacle, I got zero problem. I'm making a whole shit. So, you know, I'm just speaking on some shit I heard. And when I say I heard it, you know I got names. I put pictures up. I paint the shit like a fucking... You ever see one of them big-ass investigations they got? Like, I paint the whole shit. So, you know, when I usually speak, people just... They let it... Yeah, they take it in stride, okay? Trey, clean the shit up. I'm a dude, you a dude. Not saying I agree with anything you've done or would do, But I know how accusations could be, and I know sometimes when you're trying to have a private life, you're not trying to like expose maybe like some things you might be into that's not illegal. Because I've heard things that he might be into that's not illegal that people might be like, what the fuck? But it's not illegal. Your preference, your fetishes, that's consensual, that's not illegal. But when people start turning to, oh, I didn't want to do this. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. All right. Let's see what